I am. Oh.
What?
What was that?
You're breathing weirdly.
Oh, okay, cool. I mean, that's what I thought it was, but confirmation was... I just thought there was a reason behind it.
It's a wonderful waste of time. It's a wonderful waste of time. It's a wonderful waste of time. It's a wonderful waste of time.
Hello and welcome to the 22nd ever A Wonderful Waste of Time podcast.
So don't even know about it. It's when you say ever, right?
Yeah.
It's like, what are the chances there is another one?
Yeah, it's the threat that we could stop at any moment. That's why I say ever.
Or there's someone in this world who's like probably on their 50th A Wonderful Waste of Time right now.
Oh, somebody that's gone back.
Come back.
So you mean someone
Yeah, they
in
started
the
it before,
future who's
yeah.
listening to this?
I know they just started it before. Oh my god. Maybe it's from this episode. They heard this and they're like, well, we've got a time machine now. Let's fuck up their game.
I didn't involve a time machine. I meant
Or if they're coming back
someone
from the future.
No, they've not come back from the future.
Oh.
They've started listening to the podcast at number 50.
Oh.
Then they've gone back and listened to this episode.
Oh.
There was no time travel involved in my story.
This is just literal. Just
You've made it very dramatic.
I made it interesting. Is what I did actually. But yeah.
What if this is the podcast that starts time travel? Definitely, that's more likely. A wonderful waste of time. What if we didn't waste time? Instead, we built a time machine. Then we could fulfill all of time.
Boom. And
Not fulfill, just fill all of time.
Fill all of time.
What if also his name was Phil? What if it was Phil Mitchell?
Can't be Phil Mitchell. Is he dead now?
Oh Christ, I don't know.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean,
In the show or the actor?
Yeah, no, not the actor. The show. In the show. Well, the show's always been dead, but the actor in the show.
In terms of the actor, I hope not, because I don't wish that on anyone. In terms of the character, couldn't give a fuck.
Oh, okay. Well, he turned into a raging alcoholic, you see. And,
He's gone a bit Tony Stark. Is he going to build an Iron Man suit now?
Tony Stark's not raging alcoholic.
You don't read the comics. He was a raging alcoholic.
Okay, cool. Fair enough. There we go.
My name is Cross Draylai, after like 2 minutes of talking about time travel and alcoholism. And with me, as always, is...
Sauda. Oh, no!
You've done it! You've said your real name! Now they'll come for you!
What? I've gone so long without doing that. SG. Let's just skip past
They'll
that.
come for you in the night now.
They? Who's they?
Oh, you don't want to
they?
know.
Those people.
Phil Mitchell and his time
Oh,
machine.
yeah. Found you.
He's trying to solve who did shoot Phil Mitchell. It turns out there's a further development.
How did this turn
Time
into...
travel was involved.
How did this turn into like a Simpsons plot?
No, that was the thing that happened in EastEnders.
Oh, this was an EastEnders plot?
It was a thing. I remember it from when I was a kid.
He got shot?
He got shot.
Jesus.
Everyone was like, who shot Phil Mitchell?
What?
And then everyone who doesn't watch EastEnders...
was it the baby?
It was Maggie Simpson. Yeah. Who also shot JR in... whatever the fuck that was from. Dallas? Who knows? Who shot JR? That was a big, like, television thing.
Okay. Was it?
Yeah, well, yeah, it was Dallas. I'm right. I know things.
Yeah.
I know things and stuff.
All things.
So this is the version of the podcast where we make up a list of the top 5 of something.
This is the version.
And what that could be, I will find out with my list. What did you just say?
I said this is the version before time travel.
Yeah. This is the last episode before time travel. I can guarantee you won't see its effects, but by the next episode, someone will have travelled through time back to now, but you won't know about it.
You won't know about it. Not till, like, I don't know, 50 years from now or something.
Because it will have always been once they've done it. So they don't travel to now.
Confuse me.
They travel to way in the past. Someone's going to go to the 20s.
Oh,
but
that's
once,
way past.
But once it's happened, it's just always happened. The first person to do it will do it, and then it's just always happened because that's the time. That's how time works. If time is being linear,
yeah. Oh, so that means if
considering if time is linear, of course it could also be considered a constant. You didn't want to bring up time, did you, boy?
I'm so lost, man. I'm so lost. It's scary words.
Should we spin the wheel and you can
see.
make time travel noises?
Yeah, I know what time sounds like.
Yeah, or just make Phil Mitchell noises. It's the same thing. He is time.
It's
wind.
That's time static.
It's the time wind.
It's wind. It's
The
time
winds
static,
of time.
Yeah, there we go.
Stop. Oh no, it's a thing that we've already done.
What?
Because I've clearly not updated the list completely.
Oh,
Let's
there
spin
we
the wheel
go.
again.
Spin that
Pretend
one
it didn't
again.
happen. We'll go back in time.
Oh my god, this
Go.
is crazy.
And stop. Fictional weapon.
Fictional weapons. Oh.
Best fictional weapon.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
We've got to define
Cool.
what a weapon is. Because really, you can use anything to bludgeon someone to death. But are we going to go for something that is designed to kill a person or maim or harm in some fashion?
This thing with that is there's some war. If it's a war hammer, I guess it is made to kill. But there's some big gauntlets and stuff like that I think.
Do big gloves count? They are for punching. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, in some weapons,
If
you
it's
get
designed as a weapon or can be easily used as a weapon,
as such, yes.
if you not
Like an
just
axe.
anything you can make into a weapon,
Like an axe.
because that is anything. Yeah,
Yeah.
an axe is a weapon.
It's a tool.
Correct.
No, but an axe is
But
a
it
tool.
is a tool. I suppose. Yeah, that's the point of it.
Yeah.
Well, one of my favourite things that comes straight to my mind, but isn't a weapon, so I was just going to rule it out now, just to bring it up. Have you ever played Portal?
Okay.
The game. So you have the portal gun, which isn't for killing people. You
Oh,
can
but
use it
is
to
a-
kill
that's a
people
great weapon.
because you can crash them into things or make them shoot each other or themselves.
Or you can just make them you can teleport them to the air and just make them.
Yeah.
Drop,
Well, as long as there's a
1,000
white
feet.
surface there, because that's how science works.
White surface, isn't it?
That's how the game works.
Oh, okay.
You can only shoot onto white surfaces.
Okay.
That's
Does
how
the
they
cloud
make
count?
the puzzle. No, because that's not a surface; it's a vapor.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's not solid, is it? Satellite. Satellite in space.
Yeah, that would work.
There you go. Go.
Not spoilers for the second Portal game.
Oh,
She does shoot a portal onto the moon.
that's got white surface on it.
Yeah. There's a bit where she's about to die, and then the roof caves in, and she can see the moon, and she's like, "That's white," and then uses that to
Did she have
save
a
herself.
spacesuit on though?
No. Because she still had the air that was in the room. All the air was being sucked into space. Because it's a portal, she was also in a place where air is being produced, so she could survive long enough to have the thing that was attacking her, GLaDOS, get sucked through it and then turn it off.
Okay, and then what did she do once she was on the moon?
She didn't go to the moon.
Oh,
That's the point. She put a portal on the moon and one where she is, because she has to make two portals, and then grabbed hold of something to let everything else get sucked through, and then closed off the portal.
Okay, wow.
So does that count as a
Smart.
weapon? Because it's a fucking good one.
No, but it's not really made.
It's
to
more
kill.
just a gadget.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
designed to kill
Yeah.
things,
But
but it is badass.
it's like hitting someone on the head with your laptop.
Yeah. Does that make a laptop a weapon rather than a technology? Just because I killed a man with it?
I mean, it'd be a waste of a laptop as well, because I'd imagine most laptops wouldn't withstand.
My laptop's quite sturdy.
Yeah?
I reckon I could kill a man.
Kill a man with a laptop?
If I used the fan
Does
bit
that
at
at
the
least
back.
a dent? No? Okay. Fan bit at the back?
Oh, the
I guess
fan
you
the
could do
fan on this
edges.
is very
You could do the
rigid.
edges, though. You could do like the
You could
points.
slice someone up.
No, well, you can't
Just
slice
keep
someone up.
cutting them with it routinely.
Oh, man, that's more like
with a
giving them
blunt
burn.
laptop
You
edge.
give them a burn rather than actually.
Yeah, this is the point. I feel like you can kill anyone with anything.
You can.
Given
You can.
enough time.
Yeah. Give me enough space and time.
If I were to poke someone on the forehead for 10 years straight, their skull would eventually cave in enough that
Really?
I could
you think
poke
so?
them in the brain.
Wow. 10 years.
Technically, I could kill you with one finger.
Technically.
Because I could just jam it through your eyeball.
Would it get to my brain though? What if your finger's not long enough?
I use that one.
What? Real.
It's the middle
real
one.
Mature. Ha ha. Oh, that's so funny.
Thanks. I'm
But
glad,
if
I'm glad you're there
if
with
your
me.
if your finger's
I'm
too
glad you
short
enjoyed
though, then you're just
And
like,
you've just got an eyebally finger.
yeah, and then like you just blinded someone rather than killed them, and which I think sometimes
That's
can be
kind of
worse.
harsh. Yeah.
Okay, so a finger doesn't count as a weapon, though,
No.
because that's
That only hurts feelings. Isn't that the truest weapon? Hurting someone emotionally.
Cool. Well, I think that's for another day.
Yeah.
That's another discussion.
Top 5 emotional weapons.
Your words.
Yeah.
Right.
Saying you're going to give someone a present, then not giving them a present.
Do you know what though?
It would have been fine if you just didn't give me something, but
Or
you
you
said
didn't
you
say-
were going to, and it
yeah,
built it up.
Yeah, that's
That's deep.
That's deep. That's deep.
Going real deep.
Deep. That's the shit that like scars kids as kids.
Yeah.
When they're kids.
Scars kids until they stay as kids forever.
Well,
Emotionally
actually,
repressed Peter Pan
Well,
syndrome.
they stay at the age of the birthday that they were expecting that gift.
Like being a vampire. It's like emotional
Yeah,
vampirism. They remain
I died.
they
at
remain
that age.
immortal at that age.
Yeah, basically. Wow, man, that's real deep.
That's the true
Real
weapon.
deep stuff.
Let's go
man.
into some weapons that can actually fit into this
Also,
top
are we
5.
talking about like weapons from games and films?
Anything.
Or, like, anything.
Fictional weapons.
Can you make it up yourself though?
No.
That has to be a reference.
I
point
think,
to it.
yeah.
But no,
But that,
what?
otherwise, it would be weird if you just made up a load of stuff.
Oh yeah. I guess
The
so.
point is for it to be
For it
already
to actually
existing.
kind of already there. Okay, cool.
That's how every other time we've ever done this on the podcast has worked.
I thought this was the one we get to use our imagination.
No.
Sorry.
That's now every
Sorry.
10th episode.
Oh, I like what you've done there.
Because we enjoyed it. Every
Mm.
10th episode, I'm feeling it.
No, but everyone's thinking, what does he mean? And then they've got to be waiting for the next 10th episode. And they'll be like, yeah, that's what he meant. There you
Or
go.
they could just go back and watch the one where we already did one. Episode 20.
Or they could do that.
It was good. Go back and listen to it.
It
We
was
didn't
good.
make any weapons up for that.
No. So weapons. I've got, you know what? I can't remember the names though.
Well, describe it to me and I'll try and remember it for you.
Describe.
Or use my good friend,
Google.
Ask Jeeves.
What's Jeeves? It's on a website.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Everyone still
Right.
uses it, so
Is it really?
it's very popular. Go for it. Give me
Right.
some weapons. I've got a few off the
Weapons.
top of my head, but I want to hear some of yours first.
Oh, I can't remember names. This is the thing.
Doesn't matter.
Oh,
What's it from?
Um.
Whose is it?
Right. I'm just thinking big hammer and it's like small people using it. But I can't remember what
A
it is.
big hammer and small people.
Yeah, I know
using it.
exactly. It's not helpful, is it? It's not helpful.
Is it just a borrower with a regular hammer?
No, because it wasn't like a war hammer. But okay, about the twin blades from Blade of War.
Blade of War.
Not Blade of War, God of War.
God of War. Oh, he's two with the chain in
with the
between
chain,
them.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have a proper name.
Yeah, that's a sick weapon though.
That is pretty good. I do
Badass.
like the fact
Looks
that he
nice
can
as well.
bring someone over. It's like Scorpion
Yeah.
in Mortal
Get
Kombat. He
over
can
here.
throw someone, bring him in.
Yeah.
But the advantage he has that Scorpion doesn't is because he's got two of them. Brings
Yeah.
them in, puts them straight back onto another one. That's pretty cool.
Has he got two pulling fins?
It's two big knives
Yeah.
with a chain that links them together. It's like a really long nunchuck of knives.
Ah. Okay. Cool.
There are other weapons in that game.
They are. No,
but
that's what I thought.
most of them are a
thinking,
bit like, oh, I kind of want to just go back to using that one. That's the fun one.
That is his main one, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get like the ones that look like heads that are just like big fists and he just punches people. That's not quite as good.
Nah.
I'm definitely more on board with the... I can't find if they have an actual name.
No.
Oh, Blades of Athena. Because
Blades
Athena
of
gives...
Athena. Okay.
gives them
cool. I
to
like the name
him.
as well, actually. That's pretty cool.
Another game one that's obviously quite a classic one, Assassin's Creed.
Which?
As much as you get a lot of like just random weapons, the hidden blade is pretty cool.
Oh, the one in the
Just
in
the,
the
one
sleeve. Yeah.
They have to chop their finger off to use it.
Do they?
Yeah, do you not know this? So they've all the assassins have their ring finger on their right hand missing because that's where the blade comes out.
Ah.
Not that it comes out of their hand, it only comes out of like a thing on the sleeve.
Obviously, each time it would be cut in their hand. So
yeah, exactly.
Leaves it, right?
Yeah. Makes
Crazy.
it make a slightly bigger gap for it. Then they just essentially bring it out and punch someone in the back of the head. It's like Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, that's
what you're doing.
Cool. Yeah, no, I feel like I've seen that weapon before, though.
Really? You think it's been in something else?
Yeah, I don't know why. I feel like it's... could have been a film, but... I feel like that weapon has been introduced in my life before.
It's a good one, though. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it reminds me of, like, you know, like you get spy films and they've got the like blade in their shoes kind of thing.
Yes, like in the tip of the
yeah. It's got that it's got that kind of feel to it. And in saying that, there was something I saw where someone used that really well, and they had that.
I find it funny that that's typically a thing you see like male spies have, like in like formal shoes.
Yeah.
Where it's never the women that are wearing stilettos, even though stiletto is an Italian word for knife.
Yeah. To be fair,
why aren't they the knife shoes?
I think just because
you could just heal someone to death.
Yeah, like, I think it's
you
more,
could just put your heel through someone's eye.
Another weapon in that it's already quite deadly when used inappropriately.
True.
Yeah, I mean I've had my toe been stepped on by a few.
Yeah.
Yeah, flipping hell. So much directed pain. Like
it's just like a pressure point.
Yeah. Oh Jesus, does that count as a weapon? No,
they're not fictional.
They're real. They're real pain.
They're real and they hurt, man.
Right, yeah.
Think of any other gaming ones? There must be. You're very obsessed with this hammer, but there's so many other things you can go to.
I'm thinking of the Final Fantasies because
Gunblade.
Gunblade is cool.
Gunblade is the most impractical fucking weapon.
Why?
Why? Because it hasn't got a proper handle. It's got a gun handle and it's a really long sword. It's super impractical.
What? No, wait.
It looks really cool. Don't get me wrong. I like it.
The handle you're using.
All the weapons in Final Fantasy are really impractical. No one could really pick up a Buster Sword. It's too thick.
Oh, it's too big.
It just falls out your back I never, be stuck in the ground.
That was 7, wasn't it?
Sephiroth's sword. No, Cloud Sword's the Buster Sword.
Yeah.
But the wired one.
That was in 7 it was introduced.
Sorry, I thought you said Sephiroth.
No.
No, and Sephiroth has obviously the incredibly long katana that he uses to stab people and pick them up.
Yeah, I mean, that's not extremely helpful because it's too long.
Yeah.
But it's really powerful.
It is cool.
Yeah, but it's really
all
powerful.
The weapons in those games are cool. Just none of them make sense.
Yeah, the Gunblade is
kind
the
of
most...
the point. They're fantasy weapons.
Yeah. Gunblade
I would put the Gunblade above other Final Fantasy weapons that I can think of.
Yeah. I would just because it looks
those
cool
are the
when
ones
they
that
use
stand out, though. Those three.
The Buster Sword, I think the Buster Sword just because it was the big sword.
Just because it was Cloud's one.
Yeah.
And Cloud's one of the most popular characters from it.
Yeah.
I suppose that makes sense.
Yeah, you know what? The Gunblade. Yeah.
Gunblade's pretty cool.
That goes in.
Obviously, you want to go across to one of my favourite games that is very linked to Final Fantasy and also Disney.
Wait.
Are we talking about...
Wait, is it Mickey Mouse Playhouse?
Yes.
Yeah. Sick.
My favourite series.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
The Keyblade.
Keyblade.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
You can change how it looks and stuff. That's cool. Who doesn't like it being customizable? Who doesn't like accessorizing their weapons? Also, it's just a big key. Yeah. It's not a sword. He is just bludgeoning people.
This is why I'm not sure if it works, you see.
Why doesn't it work?
Because isn't it just a key?
No, but he uses it to beat the shit out of things.
What didn't we say? It has to be designed as a...
Who says it's not?
Was it made as a weapon? Or was it made as a key?
Why can't it be made as both? What's a gunblade? Is it a gun or a sword?
Both weapons.
No, it's not. It's a sword.
Both weapons.
Because it's definitely not a gun. It just has a trigger for no reason.
No, it does have a trigger.
It does have a trigger.
You could shoot from the gunblade.
Yeah, but from where? It's such a weird idea.
Well, no, it's not. Look, it's like having a bayonet, right? Right? You're shooting them.
but you've
shooting
got
them. You get close enough.
Instead of having like a rifle with a little stabby bit at the end, you've gone the opposite
Yeah,
direction.
yeah,
You've gone for like 90% sword, 10% gun.
Okay, yeah, they switched.
It would be incredibly hard to aim.
Switched it up a bit, but that's the skill of it. That's
But
the skill of it.
I'm annoyed with you trying to rule out Keyblade.
Like,
Keyblade,
because it's a key.
but it uses it as a weapon.
You know what? Because the official title of it is Keyblade.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, even though
Just
blade is technically part of a key.
How?
Because the parts of a key are called a blade and a bow.
Jesus Christ, the key is a weapon.
A key itself is a weapon.
Wow, man. It's blade and a bow.
I believe that's what the two parts of a key are called.
Jesus Christ.
So
like,
the
it's
bit
like
with
an
all
arsenal.
the notches is the blade.
It's an arsenal.
It's an arsenal.
We opened
An
doors
arsenal
with
is like
weapons.
a thing of several weapons.
Yeah, exactly.
So the
Well,
key
it's got two
the key
weapons
is
in it.
many weapons in one.
It is. Well, it's got a bow and arrow.
It's
yeah.
not.
And it's got a blade.
It doesn't actually have that.
Well, obviously it doesn't. I mean, it would be weird if you like, you know, you have to get archery lessons every time you get
every
a new
time
set
you
of
try
keys.
to open every time you have to open the door, you have to aim it and fire it in the lock.
Oh, that sounds so fun. That sounds so
Who
fun.
doesn't like a challenge when they're tired after a long
when
day?
you're busting for a piss at your front door, what do you not want to do apart from aim your key in there? When to be fair, it's already hard enough when you're jumping around.
There are a lot of other people with weapons in that, including like the guy with a sitar.
Sitar.
That's not really a weapon. There's a guy who plays the sitar and he makes the water dance. Do you not remember that?
No.
He even says, "Dance, water, dance."
Oh my god.
Um,
Wow.
Was it Demix? I get their names confused.
Dance, water, dance.
Dance, water, dance.
Oh my god.
It says it like that.
It's Disney though, so they can say that.
Yeah, but he's not. He's just Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
He's not involved
of
in
course.
Disney.
I'm saying. Like,
But I do like Axel's weapons, his shakrams. Axel has like those big like rings with all the points on them.
okay.
I like those. I think they're kind of cool.
Hmm.
They're a bit weird to wield by the look of them, but I just think they look good.
Trying to think of guns now. I've had some. Oh, there, that's cool. Oh, that's cool.
Do you not remember fighting Axel?
Nah.
You've played them though, haven't you?
Yeah. I have.
In
Well,
the-
yeah, I
in
played
the- in
the
the
last
second
one
one.
ages ago. There.
And there's
there's
just been announcements the day before we're recording this for the third game.
Ooh.
They showed a lot of stuff from it, and that Toy Story is going to be in the next one,
Oh,
which is pretty cool. And you become like a toy version of Sora.
Huh.
It's pretty cool.
That's kind of
I'm
cool.
very excited.
That's kind of cool.
One
Yeah.
of my favourite games.
Kind of cool. What? Really? You like Kingdom Hearts?
Wow.
What? Never.
Nobody
would've guessed that.
does.
No. Really? I like Kingdom Hearts.
Lots of people do.
I like Kingdom Hearts. It's
And
really
some
good.
people really hate it for whatever reason.
Really hate it.
Yeah,
I really hate it.
There's always somebody who really hates anything.
Uh,
It's just contrarianism sometimes. Some people have reasons to hate it, but there are definitely people who are just like, people like this, therefore I don't.
oh yeah. No, that's the people like that exist.
Why are
People
people
like that exist.
so shitty?
Um.
Other game weapons. I know you're also a fan of Zelda.
Yeah.
What about the Master Sword?
I thought I was gonna say a slingshot.
Oh no, it's a very much more practical weapon. Is that what you think of when you think of?
No, you know what I actually think of is the bow and arrow in the Wii version. I think it's pretty cool. But no, because you know what it is with swords here. Some of them look pretty and that.
Yeah.
Cool, but they're just swords. They're just long pieces of blades. Like I think on the whole I prefer guns because they can look really cool, and then some of them could do some crazy shit.
Yeah.
You know, you've got like gravity guns and fucking, like.
Yeah,
really...
you want something that's weird and a bit more out
Yeah,
there.
man, that fun shit. That's why I like the sword gun, because it's 2 in 1.
Yeah.
Best of both. But there's...
On one hand, you have a gun. On the
Yeah.
other, a blade.
But a nice looking blade as well.
Clap your hands.
Yeah.
It's a gun
Nice-
blade.
Yeah. Must have taken ages to think of that.
The Master Sword is cool though, but I get you, it is just a sword. It doesn't really do anything.
that's...
If anything, his most interesting thing is the ocarina.
Oh, the flute
Because
thing.
it can change everything.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's
cool.
not a flute, it's an ocarina.
Okay, I know, but I'm just for the simpletons. It's the flute thing, alright?
It's the name of the game.
But it's the flute thing, just so people know what an ocarina is.
Yeah, okay.
I can't just say it's the thing he blows into, because, I mean, that could be taken anywhere,
Yeah.
you know? Could be a balloon.
He's good with his mouth. Is that what you're trying to imply?
No.
Well, I'm going to throw in early one of my other favourite games.
Go on.
That definitely has some weapons like what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Fallout has a lot of very strange weapons.
Yeah.
But obviously, like, the classic is the Fat Man, which shoots out, like, little nuclear bombs.
Wow.
Like, to pretty big explosions, not, like, to the scale of a full-size atomic bomb. But you can sort of fuck up everything in quite a large area by firing one of those at it. That's pretty cool.
I want to see what it looks like.
That's a pretty classic weapon.
It's like a big shotgun.
It's like a big slingshot.
Oh yeah.
It's like a big railed slingshot that fires out a small
little
nuclear bomb.
nukes, yeah.
Yeah, they're called mini nukes.
Oh, yeah, I got that one right.
The Fat Man is a reference to the atomic bomb.
Yeah.
That was dropped on Hiroshima.
That's pretty cool. It looks a bit too industrial, though. If you get what I mean, as the gun, it just looks like a...
Looks a bit too industrial.
Put some
it's
rigging in
in a
there.
Post-apocalyptic wasteland, and you're saying, oh, it looks a bit too industrial.
Doesn't mean you can't get fancy with it.
So what you're saying is you want to find a weapon that is pretty,
futuristic,
as well as...
Yes. Yeah.
It's got to be a bit of everything.
Well, this is how they used to judge how good swords were. It wasn't just... It was sharp.
But your swords aren't good enough for you.
Oh,
it's got to be a gun and it's got to do weird shit.
I know which
and
swords,
be pretty.
I know which swords are good enough for me. The ones Zoro carries around in One Piece. There we go. Because it's got 3 sets. They've all got different names, and my favourite one is probably the red one.
It's called Zoro.
Yeah. I'm gonna get up because they've all got different names.
Like Zoro.
Yeah. So you can see it's got the tri. It's got 3 different ones.
Those are just 3 katanas.
Yeah, they are, but they're quite special. So they've got backstories to them, and like he's.
Oh, it is kind of cool if they've got like a story.
Yeah, and he uses all 3 of them together. That's the other thing as well. So like, he kind of turns them into one weapon after a while. So when he uses them, sometimes it would be like he embodies a dragon or embodies a track. You know, like it's really cool. So it doesn't look like he's just using swords.
Yeah,
you know, and the swords themselves look really nice. So there we go. But I think they've all got different names. Yeah. Not
okay.
So yeah. We'll say the whole trio, you know?
Yeah.
Because he uses them as one weapon.
Okay, we can throw in all 3 of them.
Yeah. There we go.
But I still feel like you're being very picky about other things. To say that a gun that fires a small nuke is not impressive enough for you because the gun itself doesn't look pretty, and you're like, but there's this guy who's got a backstory about his swords and he carries one of them in his mouth.
We put the fucking nuke gun in there.
It's on my list.
Okay, cool. God, I'm just saying, I like, aesthetics is part of it, It's got to look...
It looks too industrial. It looks like someone had to make it themselves in this post-apocalyptic wasteland.
Alright, 10 for effort then. What the fuck? What do you expect? Medal, best looking... best... Oh, fuck off, I don't get it. Whatever. My point being, right, I didn't like the way it looked. Okay?
Fine.
Okay, there we go.
You're incorrect, but fine.
Right, what other guns?
I'm mostly thinking of games because there are just so many guns in games.
Yeah.
Compared to a lot of other stuff, but there must be more interesting ones from other things.
There must be.
I'm also thinking there's a lot of guns in like Saints Row. There are a lot of them that I dislike.
Do you know what weapons are really cool?
What?
Wonder Woman's Lasso of Truth.
Yeah, that is pretty cool because it does. Yeah, we haven't gone into comics. Comics is going to have a lot of cool stuff as well. Even just like batarangs are cool.
Yeah, Batman's a whole fucking.
Yeah, he's
he's a whole.
He's got a lot of weird shit.
Yeah,
the Lasso of Truth that is really pretty cool.
Yeah,
because she can whip the shit out of people. And it makes people tell the truth. What more do you want?
I mean, imagine the real kinky sex you could have with that.
Why have you gone straight to that?
Because I'm a misogynist pig. No, I'm saying it more because it's you said whipping.
Yeah, I know, but why is it any time there's a whip you're just like, ha ha? Just go straight to...
Well, I don't know. Maybe those are my preferences. Who knows?
Well, we found out a lot about you today.
They're not. Like, if someone starts whipping me in bed, I would be so unimpressed. So unimpressed. So pissed off and probably bruised. So, let's not. You know, you threw me off track now. I'm literally just thinking about it.
So yeah, we were saying Batman's got a lot of stuff.
He's got
but Batarangs are kind of the classic. And they are pretty cool.
Didn't he have like freeze bombs or something at one point?
Yeah. I'm sure he has had many different versions of freeze bombs.
Yeah,
but definitely in the games he had freeze bombs.
Yeah. I think
they got replaced with a glue gun thing later on.
I don't like glue as much.
Yeah. Yeah, but I still just feel like the Batarangs are the one that are like more noteworthy.
Yeah.
They're the ones that you think of when you think of Batman.
See, no, actually, let me think about that. Because you know with Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
There are two versions. One where he's got natural web.
No, there's one version. In the film, they made it so that it just shot out of his wrist.
No.
In the proper stuff, it's a thing that he makes.
It's always been.
It's a thing that he makes, yeah.
In all versions, it's always been a thing
in the vast majority of versions, it's a thing that
because I swear one of the animations,
shoot web.
One of the animations comes directly from the he had one that was naturally.
Which
wasn't it? So there's the Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah,
which has got
Gwen the series.
But isn't it aren't there two?
In the vast majority of versions of Spider-Man, he makes them to shoot webs.
All right, because
he doesn't just naturally shoot webs.
Fair enough, because that's a really cool weapon.
Yeah,
and it's a really clever one as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's more of a tool than a weapon. But it is definitely something he uses as a weapon.
Yeah, it can't kill anyone.
I would still think it's enough to be considered a weapon.
Yeah,
because we can use it to kill people. He just chooses not to.
Them,
exactly.
Just
bung up someone's entire face and kill them. That's pretty cool.
That's a pretty harsh death.
As much as Batman's got a lot of cool weapons, I feel like that's better.
But
that's a more interesting singular weapon. Whereas Batman's just got a lot of different things.
Yeah.
And none of them are particularly Wow. There's not
Apart
like a single thing. He's
you know?
Grappling guns pretty cool, but it's not really a weapon.
Gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean the coolest thing about Batman's probably his car, to be fair.
Yeah.
And
the Batmobile.
Underground.
That's not a weapon.
No, but it has
weapons.
Yeah.
That still doesn't count.
Doesn't.
What about Thor's hammer?
Do you reckon that's the hammer I was thinking about?
Mjolnir. It might well have been, but you described it as it being small people, so I don't know where that bit came from.
Well, that's come from a game. I just remember miniature people, big hammers.
There are lots of games with dwarves who have
big hammers,
and some of them are even called Mjolnir.
Oh, wow.
Same as Thor's hammer.
Damn.
But
I mean, they can't.
I don't know what you were thinking of.
Thor, because that's old mythology. So
yeah. I wasn't saying they were ripping off Thor.
No.
I'm just saying that it's the same source material. It just comes from Norse mythology.
I was just giving some backstory. It wasn't much of a backstory. It's just content.
Yeah,
context. So Thor's hammer.
I think it's cool. And I kind of, obviously he can, I don't know, I forgot about the fact that he could cast down lightning. That's cool.
The thing, he never
can
really
use it
does
to fly.
That's the thing.
He can use it to fly.
I mean, I'm down. I think it definitely should be involved.
I'm not really that big on Thor.
Nah.
But the hammer is pretty cool.
I like the mythology, don't like the comics.
Yeah. I don't like the films either. I think the films are pretty...
They
don't do much for me.
They're a lot more backfan films.
I think they're one of the worst series of superhero films.
Yeah. Wow. Really?
Yeah.
No? Does it come anywhere close to Fantastic Four?
Which, I no, that's another kettle of fish. That's shit as well.
So shit, though.
Shit for many different reasons.
So shit, though. So shit.
Yeah, no, not very good either. I haven't seen the newer version of that.
No, I don't think there's any point. I didn't, Papa.
No.
But
yeah, I suppose I like that no one can pick it up as well. That's cool.
Yeah. Did someone pick it up, though?
There are other people that can pick it up. I know I just said there's no one
there's
can
no...
pick up.
Yeah.
The vast majority of people can't pick it up.
Mere mortals couldn't.
There is only people who are worthy to pick it up can pick it up.
Yeah.
But there have been things. They even did a thing where I can't remember if Thor had died or just fucked off for a bit.
Okay.
And it was who's worthy to take the hammer, and then they were doing different stories in which different people picked up the hammer
Oh, cool.
and were using it.
Well, it's good for them.
Yeah.
Cool.
What were you going to say? Because you gasped at one point.
Oh, man. Forgot. There you go. It must have had something. Something must have been there, but there we go. But I want to say I'm disappointed the way Thor uses his hammer because it really
stuff.
It should do more lightning stuff.
He should Pikachu people to death.
He fucking hell, man. Just point at them. Don't even let go of the hammer. Point at them.
You just put it on them.
Then
strike them with lightning.
Oh,
they can't get up.
Hey,
They're stuck underneath this thing that's just been placed on their chest. And then he just summons lightning down to kill them. He doesn't use lightning enough for the God of Thunder.
The fucking God of Thunder, you know? Like,
granted, thunder's just a noise.
Yeah, but still.
Really, the God of Lightning should be the one electrocuting people.
Who's the God of Lightning?
But still, there isn't one.
Well, exactly. I think it was.
But really, if he's the God of Thunder,
under...
he should just make lots of noises.
I mean, he's loud as fuck, I guess. You know.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know. I like the hammer, but again, I still just don't like Thor.
That's why I gasped about. What's his name? Also part of the Avengers. The bow and arrow guy, Hawkeye, because all his arrows are different.
Yeah,
which I think is pretty cool.
That's quite interesting. People have done that with a lot of different things. Though a lot of people have like arrows that are multi-purpose now in a lot of different games. Even like Lara Croft's making explosive arrows and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, I mean,
that's kind of. I don't think that's a specific enough weapon.
Okay.
I don't even know what his. I don't even know if he has a name for his bow or if he's just like I have many bows.
Okay. No, that's fair enough.
I'm looking for like a specific weapon.
Specifics. Okay. Cool. No, I was gonna say Hitman's guns just because there was a level in Absolution where instead of just buying new guns, he has to go fucking
because he's so desperate for them back. We were talking about this before.
Yeah, exactly that. But no, I'm not even bothering making a joke because fuck him.
There's
what other weapons are there that I can.
There's a lot of like staffs and things like that, but there's I don't know. It's the thing. I feel like they've got to be like a specific weapon. Because a lot of people that I'm thinking of who use the weapons well, it's not like a super interesting, just the weapon itself.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But it's like they've all got cool weapons, but none of them are like, it's that one weapon.
Okay.
That's a good weapon.
Oh, Freddy Krueger.
Oh, the claw hand thing. That's like an old, I think that was a Japanese thing. But yeah, that is genuinely a weapon.
Yeah,
like, that is a thing
but
that people have actually had.
I think
Freddy Krueger.
It's quite an iconic thing.
It's very iconic. It was a weird really choice of weapon as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Really, to put into that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Considering like Jason just has like a machete.
I think the best thing is he doesn't really need a weapon as well. Freddy Krueger, he literally, because he kills people in dreams.
Yeah,
there's no real need for him to have a physical weapon. If you get what I mean, there's no.
Yeah.
So
does he only use that? I'll be honest, I don't really watch.
No, he kills them.
He just picks up random other stuff. He kills them. It's just a creepy thing to look at.
Exactly,
it's a threat.
Yeah, and it works.
Yeah.
I mean, apart from his rotting flesh, which I think is which is as scary enough as it is.
He does a bit.
The clattering.
He does look a bit like a ball bag.
A ball bag. I mean, I would be so worried if
he's
all
all
like
look
like
wrinkly and shit. Isn't he?
I see it more as holy.
Oh,
wrinkly.
Yeah. Now you've made it like a terrifying ball bag.
Yeah, no.
If it's all holy, really that's not how I was thinking of him as looking.
No, man.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You've made that worrying.
Yeah.
A good one from James Bond.
Oh,
obviously, James Bond. I can't remember. What's it? Something PPK, whatever his gun is quite. That's the Hitman gun. I've just remembered as well.
Oh.
The Hitman gun does have a name. It's called the Silver Baller.
Oh, cool.
That's his main pistol.
Oh.
But back to James Bond. I can't remember what James. It's a good name, isn't it? In James Bond, I can't remember any of his weapons, but none of those are good compared to Oddjob's weapon. His fucking hat, mate. Remember Oddjob?
One of the villains, and then he would just throw
his hat at people.
Yeah, people's heads come off.
Kills them with it.
Yeah.
I don't even know how.
Cool.
There's a character in Mortal Kombat that does the same thing, but it makes sense in that because he's essentially got like steel around the outside.
Oh, what's his name? Yeah.
Whereas Oddjob is literally just lobbing a bowler hat at people.
Yeah, well, he's definitely had
and
that.
they die from that. There must be a lot of good frisbee weapons. It's even like I like Tron, and the identity disc is cool.
Oh yeah,
that they throw about and that they use in like some of the games. That one where they like. against each other, and it's like Pong essentially.
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
faced
no,
against
no,
each other, and they have to
yeah,
throw the
yeah,
discs and try and catch it to stop them from getting hit and de-rezzed. That's pretty cool.
That's cool. Yeah. I don't rate it as a weapon as such though, if you get what I mean. It looks cool. Concept is kind of cool, but I don't rate it as like a killing machine. You know?
Yeah.
I wouldn't see it and be like, oh my god, I'm about to die. No, I think that's just got a bit of element to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's got to be a
Oh,
threatening
God.
look.
Yeah. I don't really want Freddy Krueger's fins in there anymore.
Oh, you're against it now? You've turned
No, I'm not against that. I just don't think it's that, you know, like...
They're not that interesting. They're cool, but they're not
cool,
like...
They don't strike me with
There's
anything
nothing that
amazing.
special about them. There's nothing like having a chainsaw for a hand.
Well, who's that?
Ash from The Evil Dead.
Wow.
Do you remember? He gets his hand chopped off and then he replaces it with a fucking chainsaw that is literally just a replacement for his hand.
No,
That's
crazy.
pretty cool. If you just said chainsaw, you'd be like,
No,
it's just a chainsaw.
hand.
But chainsaw hand.
Creative as well.
More impressive than old
How does he get
Leatherface.
going?
I don't actually know. He must have to start up still. I can't
Yeah, I know, because
remember.
that's like...
It's been a while since I've seen them. Maybe it's just on all the time. It's very hard for him to open doors.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
that's just dangerous.
He just makes new doors, essentially.
Yeah, health and safety in that one day, man. I mean, imagine you went to shake the wrong hand.
Yeah. Hi, nice to meet you.
Ah! Exactly.
But it's quite long as well, so he'd cut off their hand and through them.
Ah. Oh, there you go. No lawsuit. They're dead.
It'll be fine. You've gotten away with it because you've killed them.
Yeah, well, yeah. Even after I had a body, you're good.
And going back to the Freddy Krueger claws,
Yeah.
or our Wolverine,
Ah.
the ones that are actually inside
yeah,
him.
they come out. Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of
that's
cooler.
Kind of cool. Yeah.
Is that a weapon?
Because
it's genetic.
Well, here's the thing though. That's like saying, are cat's claws weapons?
Exactly.
They can use those
That's what I'm
weapons.
saying.
What?
Are a cat's claws weapons? Or are they just a natural advantage?
Because our
'Cause
nails aren't weapons.
What, sorry?
Our nails aren't weapons.
No, but it would be quite hard for me to scratch you to death.
I've broken out full dance for the first couple of minutes, but
Yeah.
that spot.
We'll be
right
here.
there.
We'll be here a while.
And then the skin starts getting sore, and it's like shit.
I suppose the
I
actual
don't know, but in the wilderness.
he himself is a weapon because he is referred to as part of the Weapon X program.
Well, yeah, he does turn himself into a weapon, doesn't he? When he gets the aluminium,
Adamantium.
Adamantium.
You threw me off by starting it with AL. I couldn't remember what it was called.
Adamantium.
Aluminium.
Yeah.
He's made of tin foil.
Copper. So the adamantium.
So he makes them, but they're already weapons because he has them as bony ones. He just makes them more proficient.
But
weapons.
I think when they're bony, then you can
That's
make
genetic,
the genetics.
but he makes them
But once
weapons.
they're exactly.
So if I were to coat my fist in metal, if I was the man with the iron fist,
I was literally about to say, man and iron fist is basically done it. He just created a big fist. So he adapted a natural thing
and turned it
to
into
a
a weapon.
So Wolverine
That makes
claws.
sense. Another big hand one that is building up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Okay.
The Infinity Gauntlet.
The Infinity Gauntlet.
So you know in the films they're building up all the Infinity Stones, the gems.
Yeah.
The Infinity Gauntlet is what they go on to. That's how you control them.
Oh, okay.
So Thanos, who's going to be in, I don't know if it's going to be the third Avengers film or if it's going to be a completely different thing because Guardians of the Galaxy are in it as well.
Okay.
But I think it's going to be the third Avengers film. I'm not entirely sure.
I need to catch up with what's going on with those.
All of the stones go into that,
Oh, right.
and that's how
And
you can wield all that power.
Wow.
And
wow.
Thanos, the giant alien, is going to use them.
boss.
It is just like, let's
Thanos
have
having
all
it,
the powers
Yeah.
as a glove.
Wow.
It can do all manner of shit. Even
I
like
bet.
one of them super powerful.
Sounds like a good glove. You'd like that as a Christmas present, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You'd be like, whoa.
Wow, what a
I'm
nice
all
glove.
powerful. Yeah.
Oh wait, I can kill things.
Yeah.
with it. Ah!
Oh, no. See, thing about the weapons, they have to be physical as well. You can't have like telepathic and be like, the energy I produce is my weapon.
You feel like you have to physically do something.
Well, that's
Are we ruling
object,
out like magic? A glove is a physical object.
Yeah, but like magic, so like a staff isn't really a weapon.
Yeah, I suppose you're using it to cast magic.
Yeah, and magic, I'm saying.
So would it have to be that the thing itself is magic?
It's magical,
But then the Infinity Gauntlet is. Well, I suppose.
Oh, no, the Infinity Gauntlet
the stones are.
The Infinity Gauntlet can run because it was crafted as a weapon to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but staffs, I guess, because you do get magical staffs if you're looking at some, like World of Warcraft games and those type of games.
Yeah.
Some staffs in ones are
like Gandalf.
powerful.
Has he got a specific staff?
I don't know.
Whenever you mention wizard, I just go
Gandalf.
Gandalf.
Yeah,
I'm not particularly a fan of wizards, so
no,
I only think of
much.
like the top tier
I've
wizards.
got him and Merlin. We're about done, to be fair.
Merlin, Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah, shit, I forgot about Harry Potter. Totally forgot about Harry Potter.
He has a wand, he doesn't have a staff.
Yeah, exactly. We're talking about grand magicians here. Grand wizards, sorry, magicians are trainers.
Illusions, Michael. Tricks are for whores.
Yeah, so staffs won't count, but I wouldn't put staff in there anyways, to be fair. There's no staff that I've seen that I think, yeah, that looks nice. That looks like a killing machine.
But going back to, because I was talking about Ash from The Evil Dead, because I've just thought of someone else with a similar thing. Is a weapon more impressive as a weapon if it's attached to you? Like, is it not still just a chainsaw? The fact that it's attached to him is cool, but that doesn't make the weapon itself cooler. Oh. Because in Planet Terror, there's a lady with a gun for a leg. She's got like a assault rifle.
They didn't like those films.
But better than both of those, in my opinion, in The Kingsman.
Oh, right.
The woman who has like the prosthetic like runner's legs thing.
Yeah.
But it also has a blade through it, and she
yeah,
kicks people in the face, and
it's really cool.
Stabs them. That's really cool. So does that count? Because I feel like that one is specifically to be attached to her as a weapon, whereas a chainsaw and a gun replacing a limb
it's just like
isn't quite as good.
That feels a lot more makeshift.
I feel like her name's Gazelle. I don't know why.
Maybe the running thing. Whilst you're there, I've just got two things to pose at you there. Pokemon. Do they count?
Pokemon weapons. No, they're creatures.
They're creatures. Okay, so we're sticking with no animal.
You just use them to fight.
Okay, cool.
Some Pokemon have weapons though, don't they?
Do they?
I feel like there are some Pokemon that are like holding a thing.
Berries?
Yeah. That's not really what I remember. Yeah, okay.
Okay, well, I didn't want to limit too long on that because I didn't think it would be anyways. But then, back to your Assassin's Creed, the Hidden Sword. Do you remember Baraka or Barak? Is it Baraka?
Baraka from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, his little blades and that, because I really like the moves he does with them.
Oh, he has like
they come out. And,
yeah,
which I think is really cool.
Like long that come out of his forearm.
Yeah.
Is that not genetic though? Is that not just his species all have that? Does his sister have that? Is she his sister?
Yeah. No, his species do have it, but I think they have it as like as a defensive thing.
Oh, it's the thing that they're that it is a weapon. It's not just they like, genetically have that.
Like snakes have poison.
Yeah, it's just a thing.
Yeah.
Then it's not a weapon.
Well, poison's a weapon.
Yeah, if you weaponise it. We already said that cat's claws aren't weapon. This is why we ruled out Wolverine when it wasn't adamantium.
Oh.
This is your own logic.
Damn, defeated.
It was you who decided this.
Because I really like Baraka's blades.
Yeah, but I just feel like they're not a weapon. I think they're cool, but they're not a weapon.
But I guess if he's born with it, he's born with it. Yeah.
Maybe he's born with it.
Yeah. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Mortal Kombat.
That makes
Other
sense.
people in Mortal Kombat must have pretty cool weapons.
No. I mean,
everyone just like casts magic and shit.
Who like has
everyone's pretty magic in that.
They're basically magic.
Thinking about it, I've never really thought about this before. Pretty much everyone in that's magic. Sub-Zero, he just waves his hands about.
Yeah.
Noob just teleports and shit.
Yeah. Well, they've got... Is it Cyborg? He shoots, like, missiles and stuff from his... But he's not that...
Nah.
He's the weapon, if you get what I mean.
Nah.
He's... Actually, yeah. Cyborg.
He is the weapon.
I mean, that's pretty cool. He's a robot, but he's all weapon.
Mm.
So, actually,
Does that mean that all robots are weapons?
No, because he's designed as a weapon.
Created to be a person.
What? No, he's created as a weapon. You know, like
I don't think that counts as a weapon.
How?
I don't think a weapon can be sentient.
Well, no, because all he does is destroy. It's just one setting. Kill.
He's a kill bot.
Essentially. It's not like RoboCop, which is human.
But he was designed to kill bad guys.
Not kill bad guys.
But you would say that he uses
to apprehend
weapons.
Bad guys.
No, he shoots people.
He's the law, alright?
Oh, wait. Am I thinking of RoboCop? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he shoots people.
Within the law.
Well, does Judge Dredd have any specific guns? Because Judge Dredd has got some cool big fucking guns.
Oh,
there are plenty of cool sci-fi weapons.
Really?
Yeah, well, I can just think of a Mac Daddy right now, but we can go to that a bit later on. Because first, I want to go, have you seen Fifth Element?
Fifth Element? No.
Yeah. Oh, what? Fifth Element is an amazing film, but there's a gun in that Zorg's buying that you can shoot a target once and it tags them, and then you can shoot in any direction and the bullets just go straight to where you shot.
I feel like I know this.
That's really cool. That's a pretty good weapon.
That's a really cool weapon.
Because you can literally just go...
Yeah.
He points and shoots at one person, then turns to someone else and shoots at them, and all the bullets miss because they all fly back round to him.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a pretty cool sci-fi weapon.
Yeah, that's really cool actually. Yeah.
Tiger
weapon.
I don't know what they're called though. I'm
going
to write Zorg's guns.
Okay, all Zorg's gun.
We're going to like one of the biggest sci-fi franchises of all time that has a specific weapon in it.
What's this franchise?
This franchise is called Star Wars.
Oh, I thought he was going to go there.
Yeah.
But
lightsabers.
Oh my fucking god.
They're amazing.
Oh my, what is wrong with us?
What if there was a sword, but also it was death?
I can't. You know what? I'm so ashamed it's taken us this long.
It was like if a sword had some swords. Because you literally just touch a thing and it burns. They're really amazing.
Cool. They are really cool.
They also have a lot of cool ray guns. And technically...
no, I'm not really a fan of the ray guns.
Technically, the Death Star is just a big weapon.
What, the ship?
But it's not a ship. It's designed entirely to blow up planets. It is just the housing of a gun that is so big that people can live on it.
I don't know. Because
it's even called the Death Star.
People live in it.
What if tiny people lived in my sword? Would it not be a weapon anymore? Would it be too much housing?
That's interesting, actually. That's a good point. Okay.
That's a good philosophical question. Yeah. What if tiny people lived in my sword?
Yeah. The Death Star is a weapon. Okay, cool. You can put Death Star in there. If it's a big one, and I still think it's just a ship, you know, you get any ship that can blow stuff up.
Yeah.
Lightsabers
are cooler, though, aren't they? At the end of the day, that is just a big cannon.
Yeah.
Whereas lightsabers are fucking badass.
Yeah, that's really cool, actually. Wow.
You can't really argue with lightsaber. That might be one of the best weapons ever invented.
100%, they're cool as hell. And they come in so many different colours.
Yeah.
That's great.
Because of the crystals.
Sorry?
Did you know that? That's why they change colour. So you have to have a crystal inside the handle of the lightsaber. That's what it runs on. But the different crystals are different colours, and that's what makes it a different colour. Also, a little fact that maybe you don't know, but the vast majority of people know. Do you know why Samuel L. Jackson had a purple lightsaber?
No.
Because he wanted one.
Okay. Yeah.
That is all there is to it. He was like, there's going to be big fights. I want to see where I am on screen at all time. So he was like, give me a colour that no one else has got. I want purple.
I saw the interview on that.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I like that. And I do like the purple one as well.
Samuel.
Exactly.
Demand your own fucking lightsaber.
Say what you like. You get what you want.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I'm just looking at some random ones on the list. In Men in Black. We're talking about guns.
The little
cricket gun.
You know what? This is literally my next step. Oh, I'm so annoyed I didn't say it because I was going to say it. That was literally my next step.
But that's cool.
Very cool.
Because it's unnecessarily powerful for a tiny
small.
Little gun.
The comic relief in it, great. It adds to it.
Yeah.
It adds to it. And it looks nice. It's stylish.
It is quite a stylish little gun.
Yeah. Don't like the big one. It was too big.
Yeah.
You know?
It is only funny because it's a little gun.
Yeah. That packs a punch and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, that was actually, I was going there. I'm upset.
Yeah.
that you beat me to it.
I've missed out. It's only
missed
because
out.
it was on a thing that I was looking at, to
Well,
be fair.
screw that thing. How about that? Huh?
I feel like we're missing so many things.
We
Oh,
must
you know
be.
what else has got like a lot of weapons in it? You've ever played Worms?
Oh yeah, they do have a lot.
They have a lot of cool
they've got,
weapons,
well,
but
it's all rocket launchers and guns.
there's like
grenade
the
launchers.
holy hand grenade's cool. The one that
What's
goes ah, and it does like a big circle, which I think is a Monty Python reference,
Oh.
but I don't get it because I haven't watched enough Monty Python. But I believe somebody told me that is a reference to it.
Cool.
But my favourite weapon from it is the super sheep. Does that count as a weapon
What's
if
the
it's a
super
sheep?
sheep?
So the super sheep is a sheep that explodes, but you send out the sheep and then it has like a cape and it can fly around and then you can target it at people.
Oh, cool.
It makes sense in terms of the game Worms, but not in anything else.
It's a flying sheep that then blows people
Yeah,
up
it's just a
somewhere.
bit weird if you're talking about anything else.
What's more weird is how either the worms are so big that they can fire sheep, or they've managed to make miniature sheep.
Oh my god, I've never really thought about this.
Crazy.
They are worms that have sheep that is only a fraction bigger than they are.
Yeah.
Also, where do they pull it out from?
Where?
Where do they pull all these guns out from?
Yeah, I mean, it's weird enough when they get the rocket launcher.
But yeah, they must be
they've got live
some
animals
tiny
that-
little sheep.
Yeah.
You've
So
blown
have
my
they got-
mind
have they got
slightly,
a
to be honest
miniature
with
ray or
you.
something there.
They go what?
We've got like a miniature ray, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
That's-
must have. Must have.
If they have, why aren't they using that as a weapon? Out of
Guess
all the
it
things
doesn't,
that they
it doesn't
have.
get rid of the issue, it just makes them smaller.
That's you. At the very start of this, you were talking about big hammers.
Yeah.
There's a couple of people who use just big old hammers.
Go on, give me a few.
Harley Quinn has a big old hammer.
Nah, this is too comical.
It is quite comical, but it is
Yeah.
quite.
It's a big
Cool.
hammer though, yeah.
Amy from Sonic the Hedgehog has a big hammer.
She
the
does.
the Pico hammer.
Yeah, I think. Oh, you know what?
Also, King Dedede from Kirby. He has a big hammer.
Oh, it could be any of these two. Keep going.
I like him. I like King Dedede. Dedede. However you want to say it. I like Dedede. It's fun. I'm not sure how you're supposed to say his name. But yeah, I'm going with that. I don't know if it has a name, but yeah, that's a good one. I think you should definitely look into that. Are you trying to find it now?
Well, I want to see Amy's one first because
The Pico hammer.
yeah, no, it's not Amy's one. Although that is a pretty cool one.
Yeah,
Oh, and it extends as well, doesn't it?
I think so.
Cool. That was a really cool one. But the one I had in mind had like a little bit of a... looks more like a dwarf's hammer. So, it's got like the pickaxey bit at the end.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't think of what that is then. There's quite a lot of things that have that kind of hammer.
What was that guy's name? Day Day Day. Dee Dee Day Day.
D-Day-Day-Day.
Dee Day Dee Dee.
Diddly-dee.
Diddly Dee.
King Diddly-dee.
You're an arsehole.
It's D-D-D. D-D-D.
Oh, it's literally the first one that came up. Maybe this device just heard me so many times sound like an idiot. It's like, it could only be this.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, also a bit comical. I know what you mean though. Pretty cool one.
But I like it. I think I like his the most. Also,
I like Amy's.
he has had like it does weird shit. Like it's mechanical. Like the end of it opens up and it's got like a rocket bit to it as well. You can do all kinds of weird shit with it. I like his more than Amy's one.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Hers is
kind of
just
liked
a big
Amy,
hammer.
man. Well, his is just a big barrel, really.
Yeah, kind of.
It kind of just looks like a barrel on a stick. Fair enough.
Do you play Halo? Or have you played Halo?
No, but I can see your Halo.
Thanks.
Okay. I can see your Halo.
In Halo, I quite like the energy swords.
Energy swords.
Yeah, so they're like...
Energy
It's
swords.
like a thing that comes around their wrist. It must be just like a pole thing that they hold. And then I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like made of energy or if it's an actual physical thing. You know what I mean?
Well, it's cool. Oh, that looks cool.
I know it's called an
That
energy
looks
sword,
cool.
but I don't know if it has
Yeah, it
energy
looks
that comes
really cool.
through it or if it is itself just
Yeah.
energy.
No, but
And
it
it's
looks,
just like
that
a weird
looks
force.
impressive.
They're cool.
Oh, look at the red ones and the black. Oh, these.
Oh, well, I don't know where you're looking at different weapons. They're mostly blue.
No, yeah, they're mostly blue. It's just someone's obviously custom made this one, but it looks really nice.
Oh, somebody's been making their own that you can change the colour on.
Yeah, no, it generally looks really nice though. Yeah. Oh man, I like red weapons apparently.
Oh, I think we need to wrap up a bit, and that is quite cool. That just looks like someone recoloured the picture.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, but it looks really nice. Wrap up.
Yeah, I think we need to wrap up a bit, but there is going to be so many more. I know. You
know what? I feel like I missed a lot on this one as well, which is the annoying thing on this one.
I would also throw in, I don't know if this counts as a weapon. It only works against a specific type of person, though.
What's that?
In Ghostbusters, the proton packs. Those are cool, but they only work on ghosts.
They only work on ghosts, which makes them pretty obsolete.
They're still a weapon.
Yeah,
they're just
a weapon that only
gets
it.
If anything, you know what's really oppressive about them?
Isn't it just
that they only work on ghosts? No, it ain't just a vacuum.
Oh, that's like just the wraithing, isn't it? It's the wraithing. Yeah.
So it's just like a big vacuum. I think Casper the Friendly Ghost we're dealing with here.
Oh no! Don't they? Essentially, when they catch the ghosts, it's through a vacuum, though, isn't it?
There's like it sucks them in.
Yeah,
it does suck them in like a vacuum, but it isn't just a vacuum. It's like a beam, and then they store them in things.
Fair enough. Ah, it's really annoying me.
Yeah, I just feel like I've missed so many things.
So much.
But again, I feel like a lot of the people that I think of having cool weapons, it's just them. It's just them.
Yeah,
their weapon is just a thing.
Yeah.
Afro Samurai just has a sword. Samurai Jack just has a sword.
Yeah. Not really special swords as well.
They're not like a particular thing. Yeah. There are a lot of other fictional weapons that are quite cool, like the grass cutter sword and things like that, like mythological weapons.
Yeah. But, to be fair, nothing is being...
a lot of people just have a gun.
It's essentially that, but you get really cool ones. Like, I know there's a gravity gun or something, but I can't remember what it was.
I have one in Saints Row.
Where it just pulls you closer and stuff. Or...
oh no, wait, do they have one in Saints Row? No, they have like a void gun in Saints Row 4. That's probably the best one in Saints Row 4. It just makes like a black hole and sucks everything in. They also have one of the worst things ever created, the dub gun, which was them trying to cash in on everyone talking about dubstep at the time. That was pretty like, oh.
What's the dub gun? Do you shoot it and people start dancing?
It plays dubstep music and fires out like a pulse thing. It's pretty terrible. It ain't even enjoyable to use.
I swear there's a game where you've got like a gun, you can shoot it, it sucks them closer to you.
That sounds like a very Ratchet and Clank thing. Is that a thing in Ratchet and Clank?
I think it would be, actually.
Sounds believable. What about Crash Bandicoot with a Wampa Cannon, where he just fires big apple mangoes into people's faces?
That's pretty cool. Friendly.
It's not, because it hurts them. But it's also delicious.
Also gives them,
delicious pain.
There you go. So, imagine getting a mango seed just chucked at you. Not even a full mango, just a seed.
Oh, just like the hard shit in the middle.
Fucking hell.
I hate that shit.
Yeah.
It makes it so awkward to eat mangoes.
But I do like sucking on the seed. And on that note,
you just like sucking on the seed. I'm definitely not going to use that soundbite for anything. I'm not even going to say it, so no one can use me saying it. We're just going to leave it at you saying it.
Say what?
Say what?
Say what?
I don't know. I'll play it back.
But I do like sucking on the seed. Okay. All right.
So shall we wrap up from the list that I've got?
Yeah, because it's just getting frustrating.
It's not a very long list that I've actually got written down.
We only need 5.
Feel like we're missing. Oh, another one of my favourite games has kind of a cool weapon in it. That is kind of cooler to me than to you. In Sly Cooper, I like his cane. He uses to beat the shit out of people. He also uses it to like swing on and stuff like that. There's a bit where he can split off into 2 smaller canes that he uses to climb up ice.
That's also cool.
It's very cool.
The dagger, it rewinds time.
Does
it? Sounds of time, yeah.
Oh, it has the sands in it. I've not played much of Prince of Persia.
There's a dagger.
The sands of time itself is cool.
Yeah, no, but
it's in the dagger.
Yeah. You use the dagger to control.
That's cool then. Yeah, that's very cool.
That's going on for me. That's like we were talking about time traveling earlier. It was on fate. It was meant to be.
It will loop back around.
Yeah. Last time.
Yeah.
No, but time's a continuum.
That's because at the end of this episode, we're going to get in the time machine and tell ourselves back in the past. Start off the episode talking about time. You'll work it out eventually.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Whoa. Because I had a vision.
Yeah.
And it said start. Okay, I'm not even gonna go. It's just too long-winded and like
start the episode talking about time travel. I'm just trying to think of some of my favourite of things to try and think of another weapon.
No, nothing's really.
I think we're done.
Yeah. Pack it in.
I've got all three of my favourite games.
Yeah, I'm going for animes as well. And the thing with
Stuff,
animes is you realise it's just a lot of
I
swords.
can't think of a lot of cartoons that have
they just have
weapons in
really
it that I
normal
really like
weapons.
as well.
Just the characters themselves.
In Danny Phantom, he has the Fenton Furnace. The Fenton Furnace that is for catching ghosts. That's kind of like a vacuum.
Okay.
As a thermos.
As in like a flask.
Like a flask.
Wow. Cool.
He just...
Yeah. And then...
That's pretty cool.
Morning Joe. Yeah.
Yeah. Then he drinks them later. Yeah. At least the ghost will say nice and cold.
Why would you want that
Ghosts
hot?
are cold, so it would have made sense if I said it keeps them hot.
Oh, okay. Cool. We're going for ghost logic here. Not
Yeah.
for
They're
beverages
ghosts,
I'd rather
isn't it?
drink through my day.
Ghosts,
from a
though,
flask. Yeah, but I'd rather a hot drink
Nice,
from my
hot,
flask.
tasty ghost.
Yeah. So the list.
To wash down the seed.
Okay.
So the
cool.
things I've
That's
got
real
written
funny.
down at the moment are the Blades of Athena from God of War,
That's pretty cool.
Hidden Blade from Assassin's Creed, Gunblade, Keyblade. 4 blades in a row there to start you off with that list.
Yeah.
Zorro's swords from One Piece.
Oh, very cool.
Fat Man from Fallout. The Lasso of Truth, which I still think is definitely
I think that's
well
up
up
there.
there.
Well up there.
Like,
Well up
of
there.
all the superhero weapons,
Really cool.
that is probably the best one because a lot of people just use weapons. Like,
Yeah. Like missiles and guns and...
yeah, it's just
Normal
like
shit.
an anything. There's no specific ones.
Mm.
The web shooters, Spider-Man,
Spider-Man. Yeah.
Infinity Gauntlet. Those are the 3 comic book ones we've got on there.
Yeah.
Gazelle's legs from the Kingsman film, because that wasn't
Yeah.
in the comic. Zorg's gun, that's like the tracking gun. Lightsabers. The Sands of Time dagger.
Do you know what?
And Sly's cane.
Do you know what? You say that we haven't got a lot, but that's a friggin' strong list.
It is a good list.
That's a strong list. Like...
Is it just
it's
me
hard-
that really feels like as much as we keep looking for something that does something magical and weird,
Yeah.
it's still lightsabers?
That as in like...
Lightsabers don't do anything complicated or magical. It's just a laser
it's just
sword.
a laser sword, yeah.
And everything about that is fucking
really cool.
awesome.
It's really cool. It is
They
really
can
cool.
cut through walls and shit.
And it's...
And I like in Futurama where they have like a little knife version and he uses it to cut toast.
Yeah.
Because he just
yeah.
cuts a loaf of bread and then it
Yeah.
makes it into toast when he cuts it. Imagine using a lightsaber for that.
Clever. Jesus Christ, that's really clever.
Yeah.
Because that would happen.
Mate, Futurama.
Jeez, it's the future.
Futurama. They
Damn.
know what's up.
Damn. Wow. I'm you know what? I sound a bit sarcastic here, but fucking hell.
Futurama
That's
just
genius.
is the future.
This
This is what we all truly
whoa,
want.
man.
So how are
Instant
you going to
toast.
narrow this down?
But no, instant toast.
Instant toast,
Like,
yeah.
come on.
Everything about that is amazing. Actually, it
Whoa.
is slightly impractical because you would also be half toasting the next bit of bread. So when you went to cut another bit,
Then
it
have
wouldn't
a
be
toast
toasted
loaf.
on one side.
Have a loaf that's just for toasting.
Really, what you want to do is cut off the bread and then just wave a lightsaber near it. You wouldn't need to actually cut the bread.
But
It
that's
would
not
still
instant
just
toast.
toast it.
Because that's a 2-step process now.
Yeah, it's too much effort for you.
One cut, toast, done. I mean, perfect.
Let's narrow these down a little bit then.
So lightsaber's definitely going up there.
Lightsaber's definitely going up there. I feel like Lasso of Truth is definitely going up there.
Yeah, those two are
More
like,
than web shooters. Because they are cooler as a tool than as a weapon.
yeah. They let them swing around, stick people to
Infinity
stuff.
Gauntlet is really cool, but it's so much like an overpowerful thing that it's like not that much a weapon.
Also,
It's just like
the power of it isn't even the gauntlet. It's just
It's
kind
the
of the
stones
gems
that
that
are
go
attached
into
to
it.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so as a weapon on its own, kind of whack.
yeah.
Just heavy gloves.
I think looking at this list, for me, the other 3 of them are just going to be the 3 from my 3 favourite games.
so. Sly's Kane.
Sly's Cane, Keyblade, and the Fat Man.
Okay, well, yeah, the Fat Man's definitely not going anywhere near mine.
Because it's not pretty enough.
You know what? If I like the blades, like the Blades of Athena's and Zorro's blades, those two are going for me.
Well, One Piece is your favourite anime, isn't it?
Yeah,
So that was always going to end up
yeah.
being higher up on yours.
Yeah, I mean, like Frankie's got some stuff as well, but I just like the way Zorro works with his swords.
So Blades of Athena, though.
Yeah.
Rather than Gunblade for you?
Gunblade was the last one. I think that's it. Oh wait, I haven't put the Time Blade in there because I really like the Time Blade.
The dagger of... I'm going to refer to it as the dagger of time.
Okay, cool. Dagger of time. That's cool. Yeah, dagger of time works. A lot of blades going on there.
Yeah.
Athena,
Too many blades.
Yeah, so dagger of time works.
Sands of time dagger.
Nah, dagger of time.
The sandy dagger.
Sandy dagger. Sandy.
Sandra D. Look at me.
Oh,
I'm Sandra
right,
D.
so Lasso of Truth, right?
Yeah.
And a lightsaber. And I've got 3 more, which would be the Blades of Athena.
Blades of Athena.
Dagger of Time.
Oh, dagger of time.
And, see, now it's out of Gunblade. Or, you know what though? No, actually no.
Gunblade or Zorro's sword.
I really want Zorro's swords in there. But I just find the Blades of Athena's a lot cooler because of the blade. Because of the chain.
Yeah.
You know? Like, extra action.
Yeah. I feel like if I was going to steer you towards a thing, I would say that as much as they have a story and he holds 3 of them, they are just swords.
Yeah, they are just swords.
They're not as cool as
they're not as cool
2
as...
big swords on a chain.
Yeah, no, they're not. And they're not as practical.
Or a sword with a gun in it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm going to go with logic and practicality. What?
Logic and practicality, yes. Definitely a gunblade is a very practical weapon.
I think it is. It's both long and short distance. There you go. It can be both loud and silent.
If you could use it to snipe, that would be quite cool.
Boom.
So, but what we're saying is the joint winner because it's between Lasso of Truth and the lightsaber.
Lasso of Truth. I'm 100% going Lasso of Truth. I'm not because okay.
The lightsaber.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I get that.
Instant
I
toast.
get that. Yeah. There's
no truth toast.
Oh, why are you gonna do that? Because that's not even a Star Wars thing. That's a Futurama thing.
Having someone
that's not even used
tell
as a weapon.
The truth is really
as
cool,
a weapon. Though. As a weapon, right? I'm gonna tie you up, and then hold up. I'm gonna ask you really embarrassing things, and I've got everything on you now. Now I've got you physically.
Stop! You had me at I'll tie you up. I was already freaked out enough then.
But think about it, right? You just beat the fuck out of them, whip them a couple of times, you tie them up, and you ask them all the embarrassing shit.
Yeah.
Now you've got everything on them.
It is the truth factor of it. Other than that, it is just a whip. The truth thing does make it.
Otherwise, it's
it's a laser. Both of those things are weaponized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
It's the magical powers that I think. Yeah, but I agree with you.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
I really want it to be lightsabers, but Lasso of Truth
exactly.
is just
yeah.
the fact that you can make people tell the truth. It can do many things. That's cool. Well, it can't do many things. It can do 2 things. But the thing that it does is very good.
No, it is. And, you can use it to swing off shit. Because it's a lasso. It's still,
suppose.
It's a lot more practical.
If Indiana Jones could make people tell the truth with his bullwhip.
Sorry, I'm so happy you said whip. If Indiana Jones could make people tell the truth with his balls, he would be facing a lot of lawsuits.
With his holy Freddy Krueger testicles.
Oh, Harrison Ford, we're sorry. I have respect for the guy. I don't think he's got Freddy Krueger balls.
I hope he hasn't.
I really hope he hasn't.
I really hope the term Freddy Krueger balls catches on.
If anyone's got Freddy Krueger balls, please go to your GP. That shit is not helpful.
Consult a doctor. Just go in and say, "Doctor, I have Freddy Krueger balls." Oh, you have FKB?
I was about to say, would that be abbreviated to FKB or FB?
FKB.
FKB. Yeah, come on, Freddy Krueger. Both names, all right.
Give me a crash cart. This man's got a severe case of FKB.
You can see the balls through the skin.
Yeah, don't. Please, never. Oh, fucking hell. That was deeply horrifying.
So gross.
So are we going to agree on... Are we going to agree on the Lasso of Truth?
I think that's a good number one there. Yeah.
I don't think we need a runner-up either, because I feel like...
Nah, well, it's already decided.
I think we're good.
In essence, anyways, it would have been lightsaber, wouldn't it? So...
Well, no, that would have been a second place, but I mean a run-up outside of the 5.
Outside of the 5?
But I don't think we need one.
Nah.
So Lasso of Truth, best weapon.
Yeah.
Best fictional weapon ever?
Again,
though, it's still the thing of, like, would you buy a replica of it?
Would I buy a lasso, though?
A replica of it.
No.
Whereas a replica lightsaber would still look kind of cool.
No. I don't like the plastic key thing that
No,
goes
I
on
suppose,
with the
yeah.
lightsabers.
I have a replica keyblade and
that's
a
pretty cool.
master sword.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Replica keyblade would be pretty cool.
Yeah, it is kind of
It's
cool.
just a big key, but
Yeah.
that's cool.
I've got the standard kingdom key.
Oh.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Lasso of Truth, best sword. Next episode, we'll be talking just from the general categories. Have you got a question of the day?
I do. Actually.
What is it?
If there was any non-weaponized thing that you would want to kill someone with, what would it be?
What's the best not a weapon to kill someone with?
No, it doesn't even have to be the best. Like, what would you want to use?
Yeah.
Like,
What's your choice?
If you had the
weapon?
time and the time and the freedom and no repercussions, right? What would you want to get creative with? You know, could it be like you want to staple someone enough times to staple every inch of their skin to like the wall or something? That's fucking. And then that don't even kill them. It's when you peel them off. That's what kills them.
Oh, nice.
Fuck, man, I thought about that way too much.
Yeah.
I got a bit into that one there. But,
or if you just did it specifically to someone's testicles
and
they gave them Freddy Krueger balls. Yeah.
And there you go.
Have you got any shout outs to do with cool weapons?
Shout outs to do with cool weapons. No, not really.
No.
Although there's a group on YouTube, I don't know what they're called, it's unfortunate, but they did create a similar thing to a lightsaber. So it was basically, they created a flame sword, which is cool as fuck anyways.
Yeah.
But then they created like a laser sword as well, which is also, no, not laser sword, it's a sword, you press it, and it's a bit similar to the flame sword, but it's just more concentrated, but it looks like a
like a lightsaber.
Sick.
Cool.
Yeah.
Shame you don't know who they are.
I know, it's terrible right now, but just search that into YouTube. People are creating really cool weapons, actually. Like, scary. Scarily, but there are people out there creating some really cool weapons, so there you go. Shout out to them.
I can't think of a thing with lots of weapons. I was just going to think of a cool game that I like, which is probably going to come up on the show at some point, but there's a game called Fury that if you haven't played, you should definitely look into. It's quite difficult, but it's so fucking good. It's Furi.
Okay.
All the designs are by the person who designed Afro Samurai.
Oh, nice.
So they all look cool, but there are definitely some interesting weapons in that, but your main character just has like a sword. But it's a really cool game, so go look into Fury. It's awesome. Social plugs for you?
Yeah, Mr. Souls, everything. Go.
Mr. Souls, except for on YouTube.
Mr. SG Souls.
Mr. SG Souls.
SG Souls, yeah.
If you want to hear more from me, go onto YouTube and search Renegade Pineapple. Other than that, follow us or subscribe and comment, do all that kind of stuff on SoundCloud, iTunes, YouTube, Facebook and Instagram. Leave us a review on iTunes because it generally do all that stuff. If you listen to this every week and you're not doing that stuff,
you're an asshole.
you're not an asshole. Thank you for listening still. But it would be helping us out if you were to like the things that you like or favourite them and share them with people.
And if you don't do that stuff, you're an asshole.
You're not. I don't think you are.
Well, that's
I appreciate you.
That's you. So
that's it for this podcast. We'll see you next week, where, like I said, we'll be doing the categories version and talking about the things we like, love, and hate. See you next week. Goodbye.
Bye. But I do like Soccer on the Seed.
It's a wonderful waste of time.